MikeMcGuff.com.
Hello again, I'm Tom Abrams.
When he's not behind a TV news desk, you might find Tom Abrams involved with his other passion.
You set, the spotter inched onto his belly.
His novels. At Houston's Murder by the Book, Abrams talked to a crowd about his sophomore release, Allegiance. He also told MikeMcGuff.com how he finds the time to write and make the stories feel so real.
Having lived here since '99, I know downtown pretty well, been to the George R. Brown a bunch. Thought that that would make a really nice setting for a political rally. Thought the open field there would be nice for an easy shot for a sniper. Not that I want HPD coming to talk to me about that. But I also am not, you know, a professional marksman. So I reached out online to a message board that is frequented by snipers and former snipers. And their administrator emailed me back, said he'd be willing to help me. So we went back forth a few times where I laid out exactly what I wanted the scene to look like, what the situation would be, what the weather would be, and then he wrote back to me the interaction between the sniper and the spotter and how they would talk to each other as they're setting up for a shot. Then I sent back to him what I'd written. He confirmed that that was pretty accurate. And so to me, it's important that even though the book is told in a fictional world, that all the elements in that fictional world that are real ring true for people who know exactly what I'm talking about. So if somebody who was in the military sees what I wrote, it'll ring true for them. When there's a chase through the downtown tunnels, when there's a right turn, when I describe a right turn, if you look on the maps, there's a right turn. When I tell you there's a bathroom in the tunnels at a certain point, there's a bathroom right there. When I talk about stops on light rail, that's where the stops are. When I describe the Texas Embassy restaurant in London or the airport in Caracas, Venezuela, it's accurate because the people who've been there can say, oh yeah, I know exactly what that is. It's probably 70% writing, 30% research. Google Maps is amazing because with Google Maps and with the satellite technology, I can see everything I need to see, write every turn I need to write, describe a roof, describe a street. With Street View, I can talk about the color of a door, the types of trees on the street. That's the number one question I get asked is when do I have the time? And I write early in the morning and it only takes a little bit a day. You know, you'd be surprised. The average book I write is about 90,000 words. I can write 500 words a day. It's 3,500 a week. I can be done in 6 to 7 months. And that's even just writing 5 days a week. But that's how I get a lot of it done is early in the morning. Once I drop my daughter off at dance practice, I can easily bang out a page or two, which is 250 to 500 words. So the second book is already written. It's tentatively called Allegiance Burned, and it follows what happens to Jackson at the end of this book. He's on the run for 18 months, keeps getting found, and makes a deal with the devil, so to speak, to try and put his life back together. And it takes him to South Dakota, to London, to the Ukraine, and to Germany, and ends in Hawaii. And it's also similar in that it's a political thriller with a science fiction undertone.
And you might also want to check out Abrams' first novel, Sedition. If you're a fan of Abrams' books or TV work, do him a favor and like this video.